everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Sue. Thank you so very much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Today we are doing a band we have never done before on the channel. We are doing the BUZZCOCKS, and the song that we are doing is their classic song, Ever Fallen in Love. This is a great kind of early punk song, and it's going to be a fantastic song to review, so I'm so excited. And if you could all like the video, and if you have not subscribed, please do so now. It really tells me that I'm going in the right direction and playing things that you like to hear. And if you are really inclined, you can always click on that join button and check it out and see if you'd like to join as a member of this channel. Okay, here we go. This is a live version. Apparently it's from 1981. The BUZZCOCKS. This is going to be a fun one to see live. I've never seen this performance, so it'll be cool.
Ever fallen in love with someone you shouldn't have? 1, 2, 3, 4! Unless we find out what's to blame, what a shame. And we won't be together much longer unless we realize that we are the same. Ever fall in love with someone, ever fall in love with someone, ever fall in love with someone you should have fallen in love with.
This is so great. I love the early punk sound. It just has such a cool vibe to it. I just love listening to the guitars and everything. And as music went on, of course, punk music got a lot more kind of heavier and darker. But in the beginning, it was kind of almost like a garage kind of band from the 1960s, just amped up a little bit, but absolutely so cool. I love this old punk stuff. It's just so great. And PETESHELLY had the most unique voice for singing. It was a lot different than a lot of the contemporaries that were doing punk at the time. It was very, very cool. And when you hear his voice, you'd be like, oh yeah, okay, I recognize that voice. And these guys actually look a little bit, they're not quite as maybe dressed in a typical kind of punk garb like some of the other bands were. They're not all wearing black, or they're not wearing ripped things, and they're a little bit neater looking. But maybe this was in 81, so maybe they were already starting to get out of that. I don't know. But anyway, this is a super cool song. It's just so fun. It's got that power poppy punk sound, and I absolutely love it. Okay, we're going to rewind this a little wee bit. Get right back into it.
Someone ever fallen in love with someone ever fallen in love with someone you should have fallen in love with. You spur my natural emotions to make me feel like hurt till I'm hurt. And if I start a commotion, I'll only
Very cool. Absolutely love that. That would have been a cool one to see. They were really into it. I loved it. Interestingly enough, in 1976, they had their debut with opening for the Sex Pistols in the Sex Pistols' second show in Manchester. And imagine that. That would have been a super cool show. And speaking of super cool shows, there was a festival that was called the 100 Punk Club. And this was a festival that was organized by Malcolm McLaren. And at this festival, imagine being here. The Damned, the Sex Pistols, the Buzzcocks, Susie and the Banshees, and the Clash. Oh, and the Vibrators. If anybody actually was at that festival and got to see it, please put it down in the comments and tell me your experience of being at that festival, because when you think about that, there are some mind-blowing classic kind of punk or goth bands, post-punk bands, that would have been absolutely incredible to see all of those bands at that one spot. That was in 1976, so they were all kind of new and starting out, which would have been really cool because they would have been really fresh and probably really angsty. But that's kind of cool. Anyway, my fun fact for the day is that it's the name. Where did this name come from, the Buzzcocks? You know, there could be some maybe perhaps minds going in another direction, but apparently this was actually from a review that they had read, and the quote actually said, "It's Buzz, comma, Cocks." And apparently the buzz means that it was really exciting and fantastic to be on stage, and the cock is apparently a Northern English slang word for friend. If anybody has any other input in that, put it down in the comments. But apparently they were reviewing a kind of a musical drama that was called the Rock Follies. And if anybody knows anything about that, you can put that down in the comments as well. Anyway, I think that wraps it up for the day. But if you'd like me to do more of the Buzzcocks or maybe some more early punk music, put that down in the comments. I'd be more than happy to check it out. Okay, everybody, have a joyful day, and I will see you all again next time. Bye-bye.